Hi guys, and welcome to a new vlog. In today's vlog we're going to talk about creatine. When to take creatine supplements. Is the creatine pre or post workout? As you know, creatine is the most clinically studied supplement on the market and its effectiveness is unmatched. With more discoveries about this wonder supplement surfacing, it's not a surprise that gym goers have more questions than answers. The most common question is related to supplement timing. Is it better to take a dose before or after training? So let's tackle this question and others, of course, to make sure that you make the most of your creatine intake. So let's start. What can creatine do for you? Creatine is an integral piece of the energy production, expenditure, and recovery process. Since the body primarily uses ATP, which I guess you all guys know, during resistance training sessions, it breaks the compound down to ADP. So ATP is adenosine triphosphate and ADP is adenosine diphosphate. So it's creatine's job to replenish ADP back to ATP to support repeated work. Now, since the body can only do so much with what it has naturally, supplementing with creatine monohydrate makes sense. You will be able to replenish your ATP stores quicker with a ready supply. Additionally, creatine superhydrates muscle cells, allowing it to easily and efficiently carry out vital process involving cell protein synthesis and other important jobs at the really small, kind of like microscopic level. What's the result? Well, hydrated and restored muscle cells enable you to work longer, harder, and more often. In turn, you get stronger and bigger faster. Now, is creatine pre or post workout? When should you take a dose of creatine? The short answer is both, pre and post workout. Before training, it would be advised to load your muscle cells with this super supplement, to say like this, to reap the advantages early on. Now, let's not forget about the critical post-workout recovery opportunity. While the old concept of the vital window, let's say window, has been shut down, you can argue the importance of timing. It still matters when it comes to gaining the most muscle possible while staying lean. After training, your muscles have undergone a brutal session of being turned down, like ripped up or beaten blindly. Now it's the time to shove some good stuff into them, to help them kickstart your recovery process. You'll want to load in another dose of creatine so it can have first dibs on those starving muscle cells. Why after, you'll be asking me now. The work has already been done. Taking creatine after training is preparing muscles, your body, for your next training session. There is an old saying that after you train, you should eat for your next workout, not the one you just completed. So if you follow thorough, you will be more than ready for the next session. Now you're going to be asking me how much creatine and when. So you need to know it. You know when to take it. Now the question is how much? Well, total body weight, lean muscle composition, and other factors play a role in dosage, but start with 3 to 5 grams, both pre and post workout. Important note, don't be one of those guys in the gym locker room downing dry creatine powder 1 minute before going out to the gym floor and lifting. That's dumb, and here's why. It takes your body time to initially digest the food source, process it, and then distribute it to where it needs to go, even on an empty stomach. Be sure to give any small pre-workout meal and or supplement at least half an hour to properly digest to reap the full benefits. Now, should you load? Loading creatine was a practice that was highly recommended when it first came to the market. Now, the theory was that you could saturate your muscles with creatine to create a primed effect. The thought was that this would kickstart initial gains in strength and size. Research has prove that this practice isn't necessary. Several studies have concluded that through short and long-term supplementation, both maintain and load protocols had similar end results. In short, you can simply start with a maintaining dose if your loading isn't what you think of it. Or let me put it on easy terms. When you start taking creatine, take 5 grams half an hour before you train and 5 grams after you train with your protein shake. Just mix it up. The dosing on, off days. Here's another common question when it comes to the creatine. What do you do leading up to or after rest days? On off or low intensity days, well, maybe you perform cardio on off days, take only 1 maintenance dose of creatine. When you're not going to the gym or you're doing cardio, just take 5 grams. A morning dose would be best when your body is primed for nutrient absorption. So, what kind of creatine is the best? You're gonna be asking me now. Alright, so let's break it down. Monohydrate, creatine, liquid power, micronized, crealkaline, and effervescent. There are many forms of creatine on the market, which every creatine that is launched by a supplement company tells you that is better than the one before it. Time and time again, research has proven that good old-fashioned creatine monohydrate is the most effective and gets the most benefits. Now, creatine monohydrate is also the cheapest around, so your wallet would thank you, guys. Don't worry about it. The creatine monohydrate is the cheapest creatine that you could find. Now, here are some key takeaways. Supplementing with possibly the world's most popular legal performance substance is a no-brainer. If your goals include a bigger, stronger physique, choose wisely. Take a simple creatine monohydrate at the right time of day, and as with any supplement protocol, be patient. Building muscle the natural way takes time and serious work in and out of the gym. So guys, this is it. Thank you very much for listening. See you guys in the next vlog.